Early morning storms dumped heavy rain on the Miami Valley, leading to some flooding in a handful of places. Jordan Burgess is live at one of the roads that is underwater in this top story at noon.
Well, wouldn't you know it, right now the rain is picking up once again, but at least things have dried off a bit here. As you can see, Gibbons Road that's behind us is clear, and even this creek over here in West Carrollton is not nearly as high as it was earlier this morning, and that's when the storms had neighbors in the area wishing they had boats to get around with. And you know you're in trouble when the water comes bubbling up from the ground like it did here on Ambridge Road in Centerville. Just look at that. The storm sewers just couldn't handle all that water in some cases, causing it to spill out onto roads. Crews spent the morning clearing catch basins and putting out high water signs. But otherwise, there wasn't much they could do until Mother Nature turned off the tap and gave us a bit of a break. Now, the storms also knocked out power to some in the area. We talked with one woman who was left in the dark this morning by a lightning strike. So she went to the Washington Township Rec Center to spend the morning, only to come out to a flooded parking lot. I guess when it rains, it pours.
Came out in my car, the water was up to the doors, and I didn't know if I was going to get out of the parking lot, so that was a real surprise.
It's not only just the amount of water, but I think it's the amount of water and the time frame that we received it.
And again, the rain starting once again here in West Carrollton, so that's certainly something we're going to keep an eye on in the coming days with more storms, a possibility. The high water could be more in the future. Jordan Burgess, 2 News on your side.
Now, as you just heard, Jordan is in West Carrollton, so this is what the area near Ensing looked just a few hours ago. High water signs are now posted to warn drivers. And at our studios right here in Moraine, high water covered the employee parking lot. The water has since subsided, but at its height, it covered a lot of cars. Flooding problems stretched into Miamisburg. Our crews found a virtual lake along Dayton-Cincinnati Pike and Benner Road near Chautauqua. Water continued to flow towards drainage ditches faster than it could be carried. Officials used whatever they could to keep drivers from getting swept away.
I stop down here every once in a while and take a look at the water, and it's a little high today. In fact, this is a little higher in this particular area than I've ever seen it before. So I've seen pretty high water, but this is unusual.
Remember, turn around, don't drown. It takes just inches of water to carry a car. Flooding isn't the only thing that's causing damage. Lightning was also a problem today. Fire officials believe that lightning actually caused a fire at an apartment building in Beaver Creek Township. The building was evacuated as firefighters went to work. They were able to keep the blaze contained to one second-floor apartment.
Luck of the draw as far as it comes to that. We can't control Mother Nature, so we'll have to go from there.
All of the residents were allowed back inside except those in the apartment that caught fire. They will have to find someplace else to stay.